Come on, please. Hello. Welcome. Alright, there we are. Bah. I'm stuttering. God damn you, OBS. I'm doing well. I'm doing good, Symphony. Sorry for the long break, everybody. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I got very exhausted with work. Work has been exhausting. And hello. Hello, Blasto. Hello, Symphony. It's been a while, yes. You saw me? Yeah, it's good to be back. Work has been tiring. So I said, fuck it, I'll just take a bit to relax. I haven't been feeling too well shortly before the holidays. God damn OBS. Why are we having encoding? And then I said, fuck it, while I relax, I might as well take the time to take the holidays off. Normally I don't do that, but I decided, you know what, I'll just get over slight cold that I had. It wasn't anything serious, it's just I didn't feel like talking and streaming. I don't know why OBS is having issues, but again, I haven't touched any of this in what seems like forever. And what do you mean you saw me, Symphony? There's been a lot of dirt and dust at work. People are freaking sweeping and cleaning up. I know it's a warehouse, but they've been sweeping a lot lately, and it's been getting into my throat and nose, and I swear I can still smell it, and I have a very sensitive smell, so today I worked with a headache massively, and it doesn't help. But I'm back. I know last time we left off when we entered Silphco. We battled Gary. Yeah. You're next, booty. Dirty. I like it. But it's good to be back. I know I haven't beaten Pokemon Go, Pikachu Go, nor have I beaten Smash. So we're going to be moving on with these, and then once I'm done with those, I'm moving back to my schedule. I'm going to be doing some shiny hunts on this. Don't worry, because I really want to do some of that personally. But I also want to move back to my schedule. Wow, my stream that behind? What is... Yeah, it's behind massively. It may not be behind for you because of delay and all, but it just annoys me because normally my preview is on point. I don't know. Anyway, it just annoys me when I watch my preview and how behind it actually is. Normally it's on point. I also wanted to take the time to thank everyone who's been patient. Because within the meantime, I've had a slew of follows from people. So, I want to thank Fozzie HD, Spider Ace. I'm sure if you guys have followed while I was streaming the past month. Thank you guys. Z Martinez 510, Jay Grifter, Emir 22, Sean GDS, Elation 226, The Ordained Sinner, Freedom 3, or Freedom 3, Zaki 1909. Thank you guys. Those are all the recent follows that I've had within the last month alone. As recent as yesterday. So people have still been showing me love regardless of me not being around. Kid, what are you wondering here for? Let me know if there's any issues. I'm dropping frames, that's an issue. I have to get back into this now. So weird. The sound effects are coming from my OBS, so everything is off. But that's how it's always been. It's just, usually it's on point. And I thought I got it to the point where OBS was no longer stuttering. If this is the case, I'm gonna have to restart the stream because this is ridiculous. I meant by I saw you that I don't see you streaming for a certain time because of the time difference. Ah. Yeah. It's all good. I've just been tired. We were very behind at work. I just haven't been feeling up to it. I've been coming home earlier. I wanted to take some time off. Normally I don't do that. The problem with that is, though, is this is how I stopped doing YouTube. Is because I kept taking time off because I was just getting tired of editing. Business is going fine, yeah. We're getting new people coming in, so we should be hopefully catching up again. But this is how I stopped doing YouTube, is just I got tired of editing and I was just like, yeah, I'm taking time off. And then eventually I just stopped. Don't worry, Twitch is not going to be stopping, because this... I enjoy it. I still enjoy it. But my Christmas was good. My New Year's was good. I mean, I didn't do much. I just hung with family, really. Got my niece and nephew some things and sent out some cards, and I splurged on myself a little bit. Slept. I got paid for Christmas and New Year's. So, I mean... There's that. Jesus. Stop. Encoding. I don't like it. I guess this can just be a test. It's my first day back. Hopefully I'll fix the stream within the meantime. Yeah. How was everyone else's holidays? I haven't been doing any gaming, though. I've just been relaxing. That's how tired I've been. I like what they did with the warp panels. Quiet, uneventful, pretty okay. Well, it's pretty much what it was. Yeah, it's pretty much same here. They've been needing us for a lot of Saturdays as well, so a lot of my time to myself was busy at work at 6 a.m. So I've been doing my best to just get through it all. We still only have like 3 people in my department, I guess, what I'm doing. So people from other sections come over and take over and help out. So it's just like, we need people in my section alone. They hire more people for other areas, and it's just like, we went from like, I don't know, 6 or 7 people, maybe not even, but around 6 people doing what I do, and now we're down to 3. Everyone else, they're starting to hire more people, so hopefully soon we get some more people in for my positions. I like the redesign of this. This is really cool. Music is still garbage. It's time to go on upstairs then. Give me a moment. I'm going to stop and restart. I'm going to just edit this together, but I want to try to fix this. Alright, we're back. Seems a little better. For now. My OBS isn't as behind as it was. I know my stream monitor, I guess my preview or my stream, when I preview my stream as well, and it's usually not that behind. So the delay must have gotten worse somehow from my end when I preview it. But now OBS isn't as behind. OBS was pretty behind too. I was not like when I was hearing everything, it was off. Get in the way, you really be in our way. Now I'm hearing it more on point. Whether or not I'll be dropping frames like I am now, I don't know if OBS will ever be fixed. Ever since the whole update bullshit with Windows 10 and OBS, it's been garbage. But it's a lot more on point than it is than it was. And I was dropping encoding error and frames every now and then. Oh my god. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. Screw your Shadow Ball, screw you, you have no ability, go so fuck off. That's a lot better. It's a lot better. So what's everyone's plan for this new 2019? For me, it's to enjoy Kingdom Hearts. Can't wait for that shit. Oh, I missed a Pokeball. It's to enjoy KH3. When that releases. welcome back. Thank you. Indeed. Sorry, Symphony. Sorry, Blasto. Didn't mean to just cut off like that. But I needed to fix any issues, whether it was causing encoding or drop frames, whatever. OBS also was not on point, meaning I was hearing everything in a delay, and it was just... If this wasn't Pokemon, if this was more of a serious action game, it'd be very difficult for me to be able to tell what's going on. Zero, it's been a while! Thank you for the host. Also, I feel like my alerts are a little longer than they need to be. And there it is! I know your subscription ended. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for the subscription, my dude. Welcome back into the world of the Super Saiyan God. Thank you for that. How have you been, man? I am back. Work is finally done? Nice. Good. So what is your plan? What is the plan then? Now I get rest until March. I mean, that's good. Doesn't seem like a lot of rest, but hey, money's money. So then that means we get to play for quite a bit. We got a lot of work to do if you're returning. Blasto, are you here? Or did you leave? I'm gonna go stream every chance I get. Well, nice. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. We gotta really get going on Kingdom Hearts. I know we're not gonna make it to 3, but we still need to get finished off with that franchise. That way we can work on something else. Kingdom Hearts 3, yes. Well, it's a franchise me and this guy are working on, but also Kingdom Hearts 3 releases this month. I work for Silphco. What am I to do? Cry like a bitch. I don't know. I mean, a lot of these scientists worked for Silphco and then they traded over. Intruder spotted. Good job. I was right behind you the whole time, dumbass. That's why I'm getting going back onto my schedule after this, because I really need to get going on some of my games, because I know it's been a while, and I was taking off. So I am definitely excited for Kingdom Hearts 3's release. I don't care if it delays again, as long as once they release it, it's a full game, and I don't gotta sit there and pay 60 bucks for a game, and then have to download freaking DLC that finishes off, you know, the final battle or something. I just want the game to be fully on release, so I don't have to sit there and buy the DLC to finish off a final battle or whatever. There's so many. There's quite a few games that do that. In fact, I think Final Fantasy was it 13-2. I think I never beat it. This is what I've heard. I think 13-2 doesn't have an ending or something like that. In order to complete the ending, you have to like download it or something stupid. I don't know. I just don't want them to do bullshit like that. As long as they have the full game and then they want to give you some additional DLC, maybe some like new weapons, new monsters, an additional like final battle or something. God of War is without any DLCs? Well, nice. Like, the only DLCs I don't mind are games that are finished and DLCs that add different maps, new enemies, a new boss fight or two, like how the Souls franchise did it. Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Bloodborne all were full games. Then they added in an entire new map, which each map was divided up into like maybe 3 or 4 sections with a boss fight or 2. Dark Souls 1 had 4 bosses. Dark Souls 2 had 3 DLCs with 3 bosses apiece. Dark Souls 3 had 2 DLCs with, what, 3, 4 bosses apiece? Bloodborne had 1 DLC with 5 bosses. So that's what I'm fine with that. If Kingdom Hearts wants to add in DLC for the first time, make it a whole new map with like maybe like a boss from a Disney movie or something straight up from Kingdom Hearts franchise on its own. Or they can make it a Final Fantasy villain, just to give a nice nod. Because they don't have a lot of Final Fantasy bosses. They have a few, but not very many. And usually they're optional hidden bosses, like Sephiroth and shit. Oh my god. What? OMG what? You're going to... Okay. Slide into my PM. Oh. Team Rocket has taken over Silphco. Oh, you're messaging me on there. Ugh. That's all I gotta say. You forgot about the Diglett hat. Yeah, so did I for a second. Diglett hat is so good. Things to be better now on my end. I can actually... I'm having a little OBS stutter. I think it's probably transferring over. However, I'm not having encoding. I'm not dropping frames as of yet. And the sound effects from OBS, which is where I'm actually hearing everything, is on point now. Before, it was like, I'd do an attack, and then a couple seconds later, I'd hear it. And it really bothered me. Anxiety's a beach. Grimer! So while it is useless to me, I may just get one of them. I'm not going to focus on trading trainers to get a shiny Alolan form. However, I am going to get an Alolan of each Pokemon just because it's a thing. But I'm not going to sit there and catch like thousands of freaking Rattatas to get an Alolan Rattata. I am not going to get me an Alolan Raichu shiny. If I plan on getting any shinies of those, I'm going to just do it on my main game. However, I'm going to try to complete the Pokedex on this shiny of at least one of every type. I'm not going to sit there and try to get Alolan shinies. I'm still going to save all the major shinies for the main games, because that's still a thing I want to do. But I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, I want this Alolan form shiny. Yeah, no. I, however, do want shiny legendary birds if I can get my hands on them. I do have them in the main game, so if I don't care. The main game is still what's important to me, but I will do my best to get some shinies. What? There shouldn't be any children here. Why is there a juggler here? Go back to Koga's gym. Yeah, like I said, well, actually, you're perfect for Sabrina's gym. It's the rapist Pokemon. Ah. Wish I had Crunch. Arcanine, I love you. Mr. Mime is the rapist. Hypno is more of the rapist. He actually kidnaps children. It's what his lore is based on. Hypno is actually based off an actual thing, an actual lore that they have in Japan about a guy or whatever that basically lures children in with the sound of music. And Hypno and Drowsy have hypnosis, but it's the same effect. Also, why do you think in that one Pokemon episode where there was a whole freaking park full of kids pretending to be Pokemon? That's as light as that's as light as that's gonna get, but that's basically trying to tell you that yes, Hypno and Drowsy will kidnap children. Drifloon and Drifblim, they will take anybody who grabs onto them. Mainly children. Read their Pokedex entries. They are freaking kidnappers. It's disgusting. Mr. Mime may have derp rape hands, but he's... So far, his Pokedex entry has nothing to do with anything of that. That I recall. Oh look, it's the Pokemon that was once human. I don't know why specifically a human being became a Kadabra. Kadabra. Pokemon is weird. Apparently a male human woke up one day, transformed into Kadabra. Specifically that. So how was Abra born? Does that mean other Kadabras had sex with other Kadabras and then gave birth to a whole new Pokemon entirely and then just decided to make it part of that evolutionary chain? Because it never stated how Abra was born or Alakazam. It just stated that there's a kid who woke up one day and he was a Kadabra. Don't know how Professor Oak got the Pokedex entry on that one. He must have witnessed this happen. This is why Game Freak need to come out with answers, because people are just gonna start having like thoughts and shit like this. Theories. Like, why is Ash still around? Oh, hello. It's the admin from Gold and Silver. Archer. What is it, Mr. Archer? You know this kid? Huh. You know that old guy? So you're fool enough to get in our way. We're brave little boys. Wait, aren't they the ones who are getting in our way? Not even. Saying you're in his way, all right. Want to go home in tears? What? Calm yourself. I'll teach your children a good lesson. I've already beaten you enough in Gold and Silver. I'll beat you here and now. It's dirty. That is dirty, Zero. The thing, man. Why do you have a Cubone and not a Chavaroquack? Let's burn that sludge. Let's burn your garbage. That's how garbage should be dealt with. Now I'm fucking toxic. Fuck you, toxic. I mean... Sure. Don't burn the muck. Alright, fine. Cubone just whacked it. There, it's dead. I didn't burn it. He bone meringued it. Oh shit. Thank you, Arcanine. Thank you, Arcanine, for carrying yourself. Apparently you have... Apparently your love for me is what cured that. I just got sucker punched by a rat. You go after him, thanks? He's the one who's electrocuting my dog. Who is he? Let's get this Raticate out of here so he doesn't punch me again. Probably gonna punch me. Whew. Oh. Man, they really don't like me. Amazing. Glad you know how to double team, you asshole. Fear my giant balloon. Focus energy. Damn it. Again? Again what? I didn't even fight you the last time, you asshole. At least I don't think so. I don't remember fighting you. I remember you talking to Giovanni and that was it. Even then, you're not even in this game originally. You're in Gold and Silver. Oh, I guess I did fight him last time. It's been a while. I have not played this in a while. It was a stroke of luck that let you beat me last time. I understand now. Be careful about you too. I don't remember fighting him, but okay. Ow! Don't let him trample over you, booty! That's not where the card key originally is. Oh yeah? I look like I'm on a straight up safari in this place. I should go and dress up as one of the grunts and see if they recognize me. Also, I'm great for that double battle. Now my Arcanine is healed. That Hypno was trying to hypnosis my fucking trainer. How dare you? Perv. Back later, going out to eat. Well, thank you for joining in. Hopefully I see you around, and hopefully we have some fun kicking some ass later, or whenever you're free to. Okay, that's the Twin Tower? Burn Tower? Tin Tower, right? Burn Tower, Tin Tower, whatever, the one in Johto. I think that's the one where Ho-Oh resides. Is that a map of... That's Johto. Is that Gen 3? Yeah, this is normally where the card key resides. Still curious why the developers decided to change the names of some Pokemon. They used other names for the Pokemon in Germany. I guess it all depends on the area. The names of Pokemon changed drastically when they were brought out here versus Japan anyway. The names that they have in Japan aren't the names they have here. It also might be to keep up with certain puns that some Pokemon's named after, or certain creatures, too. It might just be fitting better for the area you live in, I don't know. Isn't Dark-type known as evil in Japan? I mean, to this day, we never got a Light-type. Yeah, I don't either. I mean, we all know the Pokemon how we know them as. Whether or not you're seeing names of Pokemon you don't know, or you're not used to, at least you know who they are regardless. You recognize them by who they are versus what their actual names are supposed to be. Because again, remember, the names of these Pokemon in Japan are vastly different than what they are here. And there. And anywhere else. Like Porygon here. In Japan, his name is Polygon. And that's what he is. Polygons. Planning to make us... I don't want him to take this Porygon creature. I gotta get it out of here somehow. Wait, are you offering me a Porygon? Because I already have one. Computer deck! Exactly. One of the first human-created Pokemon, besides Mewtwo. And then later, he's not originally a human-created Pokemon, just more of a human modification. But I forgot his name now. It's that bug steel Pokemon. It wasn't always a human creation, it was just a modification. Genesect. which bears a lot of resemblance to Scyther. But a lot of things have happened. The order in which they created the Pokemon, too, was vastly different from what we got in the final versions. Some Pokemon who appear as missing no and some of the glitches were filling up data for Pokemon that was originally meant to be in some of these games. So a lot of the Gen 2 Pokemon that we get in Generation 2 were meant to be in Generation 1. And that's why certain versions never got released outside of Japan, or the versions that we got are vastly different from the Japanese releases. Which is why we never got a legitimate green version until Leaf Green, and even then, that's just a revamped red and blue. That's not even green, it's just a revamped red and blue. Changed names and all. And this is a remake of Yellow-ish. While it does combine all three games, it is based off Yellow. There's been a lot of changes in the originals. Since the originals. Like Coughing's skull and crossbow design was originally his design. The skull and crossbow was originally above his head in the original sprite. It was on his forehead, which was a mistake. Charizard not knowing how to fly in the original was a mistake. They f***ed up so bad. That, and they didn't know what to do with psychic types, considering there wasn't that many of them. Them being the most overpowered typing in the original. Then they keep changing up more and more, adding in more and more typings, and just, honestly to me, making it more and more and more annoying. I still don't think Dragon needed another weakness, but a lot of people apparently think that they do. So they have Fairy. Fairy was definitely a good implement for Poison, because Poison needed a freaking a typing to be good against, but did Dragon need another weakness? No. Ice and Dragon is good enough. Then again, Fairy is overpowered and is really good. Time zones, man. Sorry to hear that. I mean, it's not early. It's not early here either. I mean, it's going on 6 o'clock. That's already getting to the point where I'm already getting tired. Because of work. That yawning really locked up my jaw. Ow. Oh, that locked up my jaw pretty bad. Ow. Oh, my jaw hurts now. It's like having a Charlie horse in your chin. I'm yawning. Oh, that hurts. I hope he's safe. No? I hope so too. I'm one of the 4 Rocket Sisters. That's a change. The Rocket Sisters now? There's Rocket Brothers for as long as I can remember. And y'all still look alike, even though only 4 of you canonically are apparently related. And that's a thing they never go anywhere with. I'm one of the 4 Rocket Sisters. Okay. Sis, no, don't give me a timeout. Okay. Spank her. Do it. That picture is supposed to be where Dialga and Palkia are. Is that Hoenn? Is that Johto? I don't know. That might be, yeah, that might be Mount Silver. I could be wrong, but who knows? Well, if you're taking off, Symphony, have a good night. If you're already gone, I'm sorry it's later. But yeah, have a good night. I didn't plan on streaming too long myself. I just wanted to make a comeback. So let you guys know I'm back. I'll be streaming sometime after I get home. Probably right away, or at least a good 20-30 minutes after I get home. I know you're still here. That's all good. I'm tired. I've been tired. I wasn't planning on streaming for too long tonight, just because I'm exhausted, but just wanted to make a comeback stream. I am one of the 4 Rocket Sisters, and I'm the oldest. Are you now? Are you now? See ya. Have to work today. Take it easy, man. You have a good night. Play rough with me. the oldest, yet you beat me. Age doesn't fucking matter. I'm older than you. Bitch, I'm almost 30. Heal me. Alright, I know that leads to eventually Gary. Normally I don't open gates and stuff until after I cleared off every normal room initially by going through all the floors and battling all the normal rockets and shit. But I just wanted to get healed. Oh, well thank you all. Your Pokemon have weak points. I can nail them. What are you, a Hammer Brother from Naruto? Or from Mario? Naruto, yes. From Mario. Definitely tomorrow we're going to be picking up with more Pokemon. And then possibly some Smash. I want to at least get through Smash so I can focus on this and try to get some shinies. And once these are done, though, I'm going to be moving back to my schedule. For a little bit. I know Kingdom Hearts releases soon, so I'm going to be playing that for a while once that comes out, because I'm going to be 100%ing Kingdom Hearts 3. Normally I don't 100% games on my first playthrough. I know, sometimes I do, but normally I don't. Normally I don't. I can't talk. Normally I don't. Sometimes I do. If I'm really enjoying the game, I will 100% it. But I want to really, really enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3 and make a long stream of it. Because I don't know when I'll be coming back to it after I beat it, so I want to be able to really enjoy it, 100% it. Get as much trophies as I can. Because normally what I do is I play the game once, and then I go through it again 100%, but Kingdom Hearts, I just want to really enjoy it. So I'm going to be stuck on that for a while. It's kind of like how I was with Kingdom Hearts 2 when I streamed it. I was really enjoying that playthrough for that stream, even though most of that stream apparently had some issues when I was in boss fights and I didn't realize it until way later. And that and a few of my episodes aren't even on YouTube, so they're gone. So once I make a return to Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm going to be 100%ing again. That way you guys get to see every damn episode. And that really pisses me off. But nonetheless, it's there. Minus 1 or 2 grinding episodes and 1 episode where I meet Tron and do whatever else in that interim. It is not there, so it kind of jumps. Ugh. Oh, gross. Oh, that went right down my throat. Oh, resin. Tasty. Mmm. Gotta love tobacco resin. Great balls of fire. Pokeballs of fire. I gotta get some to drink. Hold up. Oh man, that tasted like ass. Not that I know what that tastes like. Jesus. Apparently I freaking dropped a shit ton of frames already. Streak almost over anyway for the night. I'm sure in the next few months to a year or two, OBS will bounce back out again. I didn't mean to use bite. No continues left. Are you playing Super Nintendo? Apparently there's an item on the floor. Am I blind? Nope, I am not blind. Yay, hidden items. Alright. Welcome to the 10th floor. So good of you to join me. So two of my posters decided to fall off my wall because they're not held on by screws. They're held on by these stupid, like, it's like a little strip of sticky tape, and then there's a hook, and it's finally starting to fall. And that's two of them. One of them already fell prior to that months ago, maybe like about a year ago, over by my bed. The ones that fell off were over by my wall where I'm sleeping, so not quite over my bed. One's behind my dresser, and then one's like slightly to the side of my head. On the right side of my bed, right by my lamp. And I woke up yesterday to my cracked Vegeta Galagun lamp cracked in half. So mad. I did not use that lamp because of how bright it is and how bright blue it is. Otherwise, it was just a nice novelty figurine with a lamp that I just used as a collectible. But the figurine's fine. That wasn't gonna break. But the lamp is broke. And it made me pissed. Because the way it's designed, the bulb, the big end of the blast has the bulb part at the bottom, the strip where the cord goes. So it has to hang off the edge of the table. And otherwise I'd have it facing the other way, but there's like it has like a wall or like a piece of glass or whatever on one side, so the light doesn't shine all the way around. It has a strip of wall, I guess, so it blocked part of the light, I guess. I don't know. It's a weird design choice. So the reason I had it facing the way as it did, so as I could see it, and doing so caused the big bulb part, the end of the blast, to crack. So I had to toss that out. At least I have a figurine now, yay. Might as well just... The funny part is that's an actual figurine that you can buy separately. But it pisses me off that I did not hear it, and I woke up to it broken. So now Vegeta's just sitting there on the side of my TV doing an attack for no reason. And now he just looks extremely constipated. It's one of those awesome Dragon Ball lamps, too. And then I bought me 2 pop vinyl figures of Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and UI Goku. But I splurged on myself for Christmas. One of them is very collector. You can either, I think it's a GameStop edition one, or it might be just like a convention one, so it's definitely more expensive. Normally these are like less than 20 bucks. This costed about $100. Yeah. Because it has, its hair is cobalt blue, so it shines. And I collect these. It's dumb that I spent that much money, but I wanted it. And then I plan on, because there's multiple different versions of the same ones. Like, I have 3 different Goku figures. All the same. I have one Super Saiyan Goku. Then I have another Super Saiyan Goku with, like, let's see, because there's 3 of them. I know one lights up. One is like the glow in the dark. One's got actual golden hair, and then one's got yellow hair. Blonde hair. I don't know why they did that, when they could have just made him with gold hair, because gold is the actual color of their hair, not yellow, not blonde, whatever. But yeah, they have 3 types, and I got all 3 of them, so I have pretty much the same figure. And they're all different. That's what I mean by collecting them all. And there's a lot of ones that I don't even have, so I've got to start collecting them. Like Whis, Beerus, and stuff like that. I need Chi-Chi and a few other figurines that I just don't have any of. And then,
Come here,
Ultra Instinct Goku. I need to get my hands on Super Saiyan God Vegeta, or Super Saiyan God Goku, and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku. At least I got Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta. I could call him Super Saiyan Blue, but meh. As much as I like Super Saiyan Blue better, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is not as dumb as it sounds. It actually makes sense. It's a god that obtained Super Saiyan. And that's the logic. Even though it's called Super Saiyan God. But it's technically, it's Super Saiyan that attained godhood versus a Super Saiyan God that attained Super Saiyan. Hold up, I have a dinner. Late dinner. Hi, phone. I love you too. I love you too, phone. So yeah, I don't know how well you can see this. Here's the stand for the lamp. You know what? Hold up. Here's the stand for the lamp. It has this stupid backboard. Here's where it broke. This right here is where the bulb was. Rest in peace. But this is the figure. Oh no, I'm dropping frames. But that's the figure. I could show you off better now. Vegeta. And UI Goku. Looking like a snack, though. Yeah, I know. It's a shame. What can you do? OBS is stuttering to beyond hell. Great, here comes the frame drops. Sucks. And I love what my green screen does with my shirt that is not green. Just because my shirt is all orange and brown. And contains yellows. Different shades of what can make green. It's like, where's my Pokeball? Where's my Pokeball? Yeah, that got destroyed massively. It's not even a big poster that fell either. It's not even my biggest poster. It was right over it too. I mean, it makes sense. It's gravity. It's gonna crack it. It's not. It's very, very. It's glass. It's very fragile glass. Luckily for me, though, it didn't crack the whole thing off. It just cracked the end part, which makes the bulb and the end of the blast. So all this glass wasn't everywhere. There wasn't glass anywhere. I swept up any unnecessary glass that was on the wall and was there. But lucky for me, the part that cracked fell inside the bulb. So there wasn't a lot of cleanup. And it was behind my desk. So I don't have to worry too much about stepping on any cracked glass. It still pisses me off. Because I go to lay down one night, the other night, it was sometime last week. It was early on in the week. I go to lay down and all I hear is blink. And my poster that's behind my dresser fell. I heard that. But then Sunday, I woke up Sunday and I woke up to my poster that's over my lamp fell. And then I turned on the light to go check it out. Saw that my bulb was cracked. I'm just like, you ass. Next thing you know, I'm gonna wake up with my posters over by my bed falling off, which has happened. Those have fallen already. Just not anytime recently. But yeah, that Vegeta figure is dope though. You can buy those by itself. I've seen them by themselves. There's one, I think, of Super Saiyan 3 Goku doing the Kamehameha wave. There's a lamp of that. And then there's a lamp of Goku doing the Spirit Bomb. While the Spirit Bomb one's cool, I feel like that one would be more of a risk because of its heaviness. You would think it'd be more heavy. And I would think that one would be more of a risk. Because he's holding it up. I don't know. I do want to buy another one, but if it's just not going to be used, personally, it's not worth it. It's not even that much money. It's not like I spent less than 50 bucks on that thing. But it's, if I recall, it wasn't even that much money. It might have been 50 bucks if anything. But I don't remember spending that much money on it. But whatever. I don't remember. I'm bad with that kind of stuff. I don't remember how much I spent. Couldn't have. I feel like it wasn't even all that expensive. Either way, I'm debating if I eventually should get a new one. Maybe when I have more space, a bigger room, away from posters. Can I open this door? Can this... I keep, like, turning the Pokeball around. Oh. Plans for the Master Ball. That's something that you don't see in the original, like, Game Boy games. I'm not sure if that's in the Fire Red and Leaf Green, or if you can even make that out. I wonder what's going to be in, Cinnabar Mansion. You're probably going to see plans for Mewtwo. And how the Mewtwo statues are going to look. Ooh. And looking like a snack. Yeah. My dinner is looking like a snack, though. It's not even dinner to me. A hamburger with macaroni. Whatever. That's enough to satiate me. Hey. Controller. There we go. My controller's somehow disconnected. I don't even consider this thing a controller. It's an accessory. It can only be used for this game. I don't even want to consider the Joy-Cons a controller. That is, somehow. Has buttons and a D-pad and joystick. I meant you, not the figure. Oh, I know. I'm sure you meant me. But thank you. I appreciate it. I just cleaned up today too, so thank you. I needed a shave. My facial hair was getting itchy. But I appreciate it. Switching out that Pokemon. Say goodbye to all your electric types. Well, I'm glad I'm at least remotely handsome to some people. Or good looking. Especially from a lot of the people I've seen in this world who aren't blessed to have decent looks. Especially for the fact that they need money because some girls are just assholes, or some men too, I presume, can be assholes when it comes to, oh, well, I sleep with you because you have a lot of money. Or whatever. Lucky for me, I don't have those bad of looks to be able to need to rely on money in order to have a fulfilling dating life. But that's why I don't date those kind of wrong women. Even though I've dated a handful of slutty girls. That's why I don't go around doing that stupid shit. I would never enjoy having to spend a single damn dime just to see a girl get naked in front of me or grope me in any way. 'Cause that's just dumb. Man or woman, it's all free to me. As long as you know how to play your damn cards right. Whether or not I sleep with a man or a woman, I'm not paying a damn dime to do so. The only time I give people money is because I respect them. I'm not doing so to get sex out of it. if you were here, I would definitely give you a hug for that. For that, for the love you've shown me, so thank you for that. You have no idea how much just seeing that or hearing anybody comment on how someone finds me attractive makes me happy. I've heard the opposite most of my life. From a lot of the people around me. That makes me happy. To the point where I don't believe it a lot of the times, but I just don't see it. But that's just me. But it means a lot. So thank you, love. Shut up, phone. How did I miss this? Neither do I. I have nothing to gain from being untruthful either. No, I know I'm not the... You have smart comment. Thank you. I have smart commentary on the games I play. I try. I appreciate it, thank you. I know I'm a good-looking person. It just doesn't take much from the wrong person, or the right person, to hurt yourself, or hurt your soul. I try to have good commentary. I try to play games smartly as well, and do the best I can. Surf's up! Let's ride them waves, Blastoise. Especially when I'm in my element, and I'm playing a game that I'm really adversed in. Even though I play games for many years or all my life, there's still gonna be things I don't know. Pokemon and Phantasy Star, while I've been playing them all my life, there's still gonna be a lot of things I don't know. It doesn't take much, though. The right or wrong person to dampen someone's soul. I've been hurt a lot. To the point where it doesn't help my anxiety, already dampened heart. Especially once I have established a relationship with somebody, it doesn't take much to crack me. Let's drown that cat. Let's take a bath, meow. I mean, I've been... Not that I can't get somebody, it's just I've been single since I've been out here for the past 4 or 5 years now. I'm pretty sure I can easily get somebody. It's just out of already a shy person as is. I don't want to get into another relationship only for it to end in more misery. So I'm pretty sure I could have been married already. But already for the fact that I live with my parents still, had no job for most of my young to an early adult life, with no future at that time, and now it's already looking better for me. But it's just that doesn't help, because a lot of people are just they just want you to have a good car, have a lot of money, a nice house in order for you to get noticed. Well, yes, you should have a car and a nice car, or at least a decent car, and some money. But a person should be able to, if they love you, they should respect it, understand. It's not easy. Not just be like, oh, I'm not gonna date you if you don't have this. But I can understand where not having it can cause a relationship to fall apart. Hence mine. Because they had to basically do all the stuff that I should have been doing for them. But I also shouldn't have to sit there and hide that I smoked cigarettes and weed either. One of my exes hated the fact that I smoked cigarettes. Our entire relationship was based on me just trying to not be an asshole about it. She called me a drug addict for no damn reason. At least she should have been lucky. She should have been lucky that weed was all I was doing and not doing anything hardcore. At least I wasn't out there doing dope. I don't consider weed dope. I consider dope more the cocaine, crack, and crap like that, but it is still what it's called, but nonetheless, at least I wasn't out there doing meth and all that shit. Getting killed on the streets because some dude wanted money. God, my shirt keeps peeking through my dang green screen. Weed's not a drug. To me, it's not. I mean, it's weird. To me, it's not so much really a drug as it is just something that people like to do for a pastime, I guess. It's not even addicting, the thing is. And that's what a drug to me is. Sex, cigarettes, and, coke, crack, all that shit, that's a definition of a drug to me. Weed, while, yes, it can change people's lives, but to me, it's not... It's not to the point where it's like, oh my god, I need it or I'm gonna die. And it's not gonna make you go crazy. However, I did at one point not enjoy being sober. But that's because I just already knew my life at that time was not going anywhere. And I just wanted to escape the harsh pains and reality of just being alone and not having a future. And depression was just not helping me. It was my escape, and it was my fault. And I let it go too far, and it cost me a job. While I am in a better position now, it did cost me several relationships. But if that's all it's gonna take, the relationship was gonna fall apart in the end anyway. My relationships were far from perfect before those were even a major factor. Even though I dated these girls for about a year to 2 years, we were already in the verge of just fighting and not... We weren't gonna last either way. Yeah, depression sucks. And I've been doing better with it. Having people to talk to is fun. It helps. Streaming has done a lot more wonders for me than anything. Just being able to just talk about it with people I normally would not talk to. Especially with some streamers I watch who actually, you get me leprous now? Holy shit. Good stuff. With streamers too that I watch who host certain events and raise money for, certain illnesses and, do those long, like, walks for certain, like, suicides and shit like that. It makes me tear up what people are willing to go through and do for other people that they don't even know. And hearing about other people's losses makes me tear up because I've been through it. I've dealt with overdosing. To me, is one of the worst suicides. While it's not intentionally you're trying to do so, but the fact that you did do something that caused your own demise in a way is still a suicide. And I've dealt with that. And mine checked and it was super low. I think it was a real bad place. No, I have not. I've had that checked, no. But, like, I've dealt with friends who didn't even tell me, you know, that they weren't in a good place, to the point where, before I know it, I lost them to drugs. So I wasn't alone with the fact that I wasn't the only one depressed in my childhood with friends and shit. But no one else told me about it. It wasn't until that they passed away from a drug overdose that I realized that their life wasn't happy. And that just made it worse because the three of the people that I lost, four people I lost 4 people to drug overdoses. 3 of which were really, really childhood close friends. The 4th one was a childhood friend, but I didn't hang out with her as much as the others. She was a close friend. She was a sister of a close friend who I didn't hang out with as much. But the fact that she was alone and was trying to find solace and trying to be with me, while I was still too young of an age to understand what's going on with relationships and love. So I felt partially responsible, and that didn't help me at all. Life, it sucks sometimes. You wake up one morning, everything's fine. The next minute you get a message saying that your best friend is now gone. Everything you know is different. Black and white. Never see them again. It's sad. It was too early. I've lost several people. People I don't even ever chill with. People I went to school with, who all passed away. And it's just, life isn't fair. To be honest, I never thought I was going to go through that. I thought I was going to grow up and grow old with everybody. I was wrong. Jesus. It's because my shirt, like, I need that over my green screen in order to block out the light, but it freaking, if I scoot back too much, it peeks through, and it's very annoying. Whoa! I like the way that looks. Why are kids even allowed in here? I don't know. That should have... Wait, no, I think it's this one that warps me there, isn't it? Yes. Oh, hell no. There's no way to ever be prepared. You again. Me again. As many times as it takes. Don't let you reach the boss. What was that? Reach the boss? Do you think? So the boss of Team Rocket is right here in this building. That makes things easier. Of course he is. Why else would they be here? What, that you can't be prepared for it? Oh, you can't let it bother you. Not everyone plans to let it bother them. Sometimes it just gets the better of people. We all just gotta face the fact and the reality that some people are just gonna go before they're planned. We also gotta realize that life, their course, their life, the course of their life was meant to go down that route. Otherwise, they would have been born as someone else. Holding the Joy-Con ears coming out of your head. Well, so I'm a Pikachu now. Oh, the shirt part. Oh, okay. I was about to say. Yeah, it's hard to tell when what part you're messaging at because the delay. Yeah, sorry. It's hard to tell what part you're actually talking about because I'm so ahead of you because of the delay. I have Pikachu ears. But like, the way I look at it though is the way you're born, the path is set. Whether you believe in God or not, you have a set goal. Your path is set. Your life is determined to live as long as you can, whether or not you're gonna live to be 80 or 22 or whatever. Just showing off Jesse's midriff there. Now, whether or not your internet is such shit it doesn't help. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it's not affecting your experience too much. Because normally that's where I lose a lot of people. Whether or not my settings are causing people to not be able to enjoy the stream, or their settings or their internet is causing them to leave the stream. Because I know if your settings are too high, people can't watch it or whatever. Or if their internet's not good, then it causes stuttering and people leave. I'm just grateful that you stick around despite your internet not being as great. Same thing with people like people who live in other countries, such as Symphony Knight and a few other people who live out of the country, or in his case, he lives in Germany. They come and go whenever they can, and it just means a lot that some people actually will stick around till, well, 5 in the morning their time. Do you think it's that easy to make? Now that I know who you really are, there's no way I want to make a thing like that. Not for someone like you. How dare you, I just want to save the world. It's all Giovanni's planning, actually, to capture Mewtwo and end his tyranny. That and probably use him for his own evilness, but still, how do you know that Giovanni's really not out to do some good? Give up any thought of forcing to create a lot of powerful Pokemon for you. I love how that he has a freaking painting of Zapdos over there. Still there's a great Pokemon? That's not something Silphco would ever do. We've had a deal. You agreed to this. I'm sure you can imagine what will happen to your people if you say no to me now. Ah, so we meet again. Discussing vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters. Experience a world of pain. And I loved it in Origins too when Red got whomped. Giovanni seemed like such a badass. In fact, he actually is. Taught him a very good lesson too. Just shows that Red is not a perfect trainer by any means. When he first started out, he was complete garbage. In fact, in some ways, he was just as bad as Ash was. He knew nothing of resistances and weaknesses. And then he became top tier for no reason at all. I know. Instead of like several episode shorts. Origins was so good. I just don't like how it was just a hype train for X and Y. Because it doesn't make any sense to Charizard getting a Mega Form in that short. In the final episode there. That and him going into water. But still, it was a very good thing. It was a very good little short that they did. I just wish it was more fleshed out, actually. Because I would have preferred that as a full-on anime series. No. Let me rephrase this. I would prefer what they would do with the Pokemon manga, the Adventures of Red, to be the actual anime series. Not just Red, but the entire series, the entire manga series. Because eventually it goes into Gold and Silver, then it comes back into Yellow, and then it goes into Ruby and Sapphire. I prefer that for an anime. If you've ever read that manga, it's really good. Because it goes throughout all the games. Red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, or whatever, all the way up to, I would imagine, Sun and Moon, but I stopped somewhere in the Diamond and Pearl series before I started getting tired of it. While technically it's not canon, because what is canon aside the games? None of the manga is canon. Not even the show is canon. The games are the only canon. So I would have loved to see the anime version of that. Oh yes, yes it was. Even the Electric Tales of Pikachu, the manga based off of Ash, which is basically the show, but a lot better. A wonderful partner of yours. I'll never forget how you saved us in a moment of peril. To thank you in some way, I'm quite magnanimous. I can give you anything. You can't buy that anywhere. It's a secret prototype. You can catch any Pokemon without fail. Truthfully, we've only succeeded in making just the one. Yay, Silphco now gets his less annoying music back. Yeah, the Electric Tales of Pikachu is a good manga. The Adventures of Red manga. I can't even really call it that, because it doesn't just categorize Red, it categorizes up to the entire games. or whatever. It has yellow in there, it has green in there, it eventually throws in gold and silver, and diamond and pearl, and that's where I found out in the ruby and sapphire portion that the main protagonist is wearing a hat, and that's not his hair. That's where I found that out. Oh god, yeah, that comic is weird. It's so good though. At the end of one of them, the creator gives a nod to Jesse and James, saying that they got married and are expecting a child. So they gave Jesse and James a lot more character, and that they actually are in love, which is a nice nod. Right out of Saffron. Guess we're lucky, such a strong trainer. To be honest, I was a little scared. It happened. Bad guys were the strongest, you know? Really managed to save Sylph. Nobody will go through what Cuba went through ever again. Everything's back to normal. Guess it's time for the next gym. Beat Saffron already. How many badges have you got? That many? Oh, wow. I know how big it is in the Pokemon League. James is so gay, though. Yeah, well, maybe he's portrayed gay in the show, but in the Ash's Electric Tales of Pikachu manga, him and Jesse in one of the back panels of the one of the volumes, him and Jesse have are expecting a baby. I didn't read enough to where that actually came to fruition or not, but there's a scene where they're holding each other and Jesse's pregnant. Whether or not he's actually straight up gay or if he just enjoys cross-dressing, it's a total different thing. Again, just because someone likes to cross-dress doesn't mean they're gay. That's what some people need to understand. Just because somebody likes to cross-dress doesn't mean they're gay, it's a fetish. Ultimately they are gay, so they cross-dress. But just because somebody cross-dresses doesn't mean they're gay. Jesse is... It's true, yes. Did my controller die? My controller is nowhere near dead. This controller's cable is so short. That's why I hate short-ass cables. Why do you do this? Oh, rip Vegeta. Controller, are you actually dead? Or did you just, for some reason, decided to just stop working on me? Alright, so next time we're gonna pick off with Saffron. Tomorrow we're gonna do a bit more. I still want to fumble around with OBS. You bought the longer one. I didn't even know there was an option to do that. This is the one that came with it. Plus, I don't plan on actually charging it while I'm playing. But yeah, I'm gonna get off for the night. I gotta fumble around with OBS to see if I can get it to go without actually any issues with dropping frames, because I've been stuttering here and there on and off. I'm sure you probably noticed, and I'm now noticing a bit of stutter here. I don't know what's going on. It's never been perfect. It was good for a while, and then it started up out of nowhere, and then this whole update fucked everything up for me. But I'm gonna get off for the night. I know it's a little earlier than I planned to, but I wasn't planning to do a long stream tonight because it's my first time back. But I'm back now. Tomorrow, when I get home, I'm probably not going to be working till 5 for a little while, just so I can get rest. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to continue this, and then we're going to get back on some Smash. Well, I'm back. I'm not going to be taking a break for a long while. I got a lot of work to make up. So have a good night, guys. That was just my intro to being coming back. Don't worry. I'll be streaming again for my normal length tomorrow. Have a good one.